Here I am, talking in front of a camera. It's like a Tuesday at like 7 o'clock. As you can tell, there's a shit ton of people behind me. Part of my whole exposure therapy with trying to avoid, caring what other people think. And here I am, talking in front of a camera with a bunch of people behind me who may possibly be watching me. Part of me feels like maybe they probably don't care. Maybe they are looking, maybe they aren't, but trying it anyway, and I mean, it feels kind of weird just, standing here in the middle of a park, talking in front of a camera. There's a bunch of people just, looking back over there, but here I am, doing it. Am I doing it? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying, hoping it's working. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Just, yeah. I guess I'm just trying not to care as much about other people's opinions, because, it's a life, like I guess you'll have this life that we have to live, and maybe trying to live to other people's expectations and opinions all the time is the definition of unhappiness, and I want to try being a little bit happier, so maybe this is one of the first steps. But yeah, talking in front of a camera, in front of people, it's not that bad, so I guess I don't really give a shit as much as I thought it was going to be. Got so many people back there probably just staring, but I'm here, so well, I'm living life, I'm doing my shit, so I guess that's all that really matters. Alright, I'm at the next spot where I'm supposed to talk in front of a camera and, well, not give a fuck, so yeah, time to follow through. And no, I'm not turning off my camera, and no matter how much I probably would want to, I'm not going to, It's really crazy, how sometimes, I feel like to some extent, for me as a person, I get some parts of anxiety, sometimes socially, other times maybe in, other aspects, but I think maybe socially, I don't always like it when people get angry at me, or yell at me, or, when people are super, disappointed in me, I don't know what it is, but, it just sticks with me, and it bothers me. And then for some reason, the more that I try not to, let it get to me, it just gets to me, and never quite understood why. Maybe it's because I tend to have low self-esteem, or maybe it's because, I choose not to always look at the greatness in myself, and maybe I rely too much on external factors to, fix my problems, which is so stupid, because nothing on the outside could ever fix what's on the inside, you know what I mean? It doesn't really do much of anything at all. And yeah, we're crushing it. See, he doesn't care. He's too busy doing his own thing to even give a freaking look at me or glance at me, all that time I was, stressing over people caring so much. It's slowly starting to go away, I don't always have to please people. I don't always have to make other people happy, Shit like that just honestly fucks me up, makes me feel sorry for myself, It's kind of just a bad habit, and I guess it just needs to end, I guess. One of the hardest parts for me is, for some reason, trying to stay positive, I don't know what it is with me, but trying to stay positive for me isn't always this thing that I've always had a habit of doing. If anything, it's more of the opposite. It's not like I really want to think negative, but it's more of the fact that sometimes I get kind of fed up with trying to convince myself, Sometimes I'd rather not really believe in something, I'd rather know something by fact, you know what I mean? Trying to focus so much on believing stuff, it's just not really my thing, why should I try to tell myself I'm great, I'm awesome, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing? Why should I have to do that, It's just kind of a waste of time, and I wonder why sometimes I really do that, I want to be positive, I want to be happy, but sometimes I feel like I just can't really get out of that whole negative mind space. It's different, it's different. And yeah. I don't know. I want to try to convince myself that everything is fine. I want to try to convince myself that everything is okay, but sometimes it's I don't know. I want to try to get my hopes up, but then I think sometimes I can't really stand the fact of, feeling defeated and then feeling sorry for myself. It's a pretty self-toxic trait. And my body just had this natural response to go into my bag to look at something when these people pass me by, but I still try talking into the camera a little bit, so yeah. Yet again, nobody really cares, They're so busy going on about their own lives that they don't really care about what I'm doing, I think I'm kind of starting to realize that. I watched a lot of Kelly Lacasa's videos, and I feel like that's kind of some good inspiration. But to some extent, I do think that maybe me being positive in a way could also somewhat be useful, but maybe it's not the fact of me, trying to convince myself, but maybe it's the fact that actions speak louder than words, It's maybe I need to physically manifest this thing I'm trying to do 100% believe in myself, as opposed to just, you know, telling myself, oh, you can do it, you're awesome, you're amazing, you know. Obviously I should be saying those things more, but sometimes I feel like, I guess in a way, us humans, we're kind of like our own self-critic, and we're just kind of hard on ourselves, and I'm way too hard on myself, you know. I beat myself up for like the tiniest things. It's so toxic, and it just makes me not want to try anymore, you know. Like, even with me and this YouTube video, I didn't even want to come out here to film. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, you know? But I'm out here, I'm filming, I'm doing my thing, and clearly it's working. You know, I'm talking into a camera on my phone, I'm surrounded by nature and all the stuff that it has to offer, apparently, if not some of it, if not half, whatever. But, you know, I think maybe that I maybe think that sometimes all of the stuff that makes me so sad isn't really anything out here, but maybe it's more like in my head, you know. Maybe I think it's like, maybe I rely too much on external factors to make myself feel better, but then I'm literally just, you know, beating myself up on the inside, and then maybe, you know, on the outside, sooner or later that begins to show, and it just doesn't really, it just doesn't help. It doesn't really help at all. But I mean, hey, I'm out here, I'm in my youth, I'm taking my time doing my thing, so shit, let's keep it going. That's 2 spots, or actually 3 spots. I tried talking to a camera without caring about other people's opinions, and I know I sound super repetitive, but, you know, as moments like this where, you know, maybe the more I practice it, maybe the more that I practice it, the less scary it'll become, you know. And maybe also the fact that, you know, no matter how hard I try, I can't really change other people's opinion, you know. I feel like it also comes from a lack of me not having control. Like, for me, like, I skateboard. Like, sometimes I do feel like, to some extent, that I am afraid of getting hurt, but then part of me feels like I'm not. Literally, bro, like, I sprained my ankle in my left foot. I probably sprained my ankle in my right foot. I probably also have Achilles tendonitis, maybe in both, you know, because I already have it in my left foot. But for some reason, I actually still wanted to go out. I still wanted to do it, you know. I feel like despite certain things, you know, giving me frustration and giving me a hard time, sometimes I still want to do it because the love that I have for it is able to counteract all of that negative stuff, you know. I feel like maybe in a way, if I can learn to love everything that I do, if not mostly everything that I do, perhaps maybe I won't see, you know, everything as so, you know, one-sided, you know, stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep walking, I'm gonna keep vlogging, and yeah, nature's actually pretty damn beautiful. Looks really nice, and I like it. I'm kind of glad I went for a walk today, as opposed to just sitting down, you know, probably it's like scrolling through Instagram or just playing video games all day. I find it pretty amusing how somehow when I throw pebbles into like a body of water, it creates like ripple effects. Obviously, that's what's supposed to happen. But I don't know what it is. Like, when it happens, it just looks like super duper beautiful. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'll just grab some pebbles from the ground, put it over there. Whew. Ripple effects. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, that just looks so beautiful and like so special. And I remember one time, I came maybe like a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, I tried that. I don't know what it was, but it was just like so much fun. And I'm like, wow, like, that actually looks pretty cool. You know, like, sometimes like I actually forget like how beautiful the little things like this can actually be. And like, you know, like, I was trying not to go on my phone, not trying to go on my phone for Instagram or for YouTube or for TikTok, and it's just like I went out here, I filmed, I just did that, and like I just like throw it in the water, and it actually looks pretty good, you know, like it actually looks pretty cool. I know to some people, you know, this may not be as entertaining or as great, but to me, I think it's pretty awesome. I think what I'm beginning to realize now is that maybe trying not to care about other people's opinions, maybe it's kind of a choice. Obviously, you know, over a while, maybe, you know, it's a choice, and then sooner or later, it becomes a mindset. But, you know, it's something that I'm somewhat beginning to adapt, and at least I'm trying to, and it's surprisingly not that bad, you know. I'm beginning to realize that, you know, not everything is always as bad as I think it's going to be, and that and that I make up in my head. Don't get me wrong, sometimes life can be pretty shitty, and well, things happen for shitty reasons, you know? But yeah, I'm just trying to make this work and just trying to have fun with it. Also, sorry if my camera's shaking so much. I need a new camera. Last one broke. You probably already know that. I'm filming with my phone, but I mean, hey, the quality's good. Mic is good. Having fun with that. People here. Anxiety kicks in. So much fun. It's funny. So very, very funny, you know? I'm expecting like everyone to look at me or to make fun of me or to treat me like crap. But that's not really the case. Obviously, you know, there probably still will be those cases. You know what? Hold on, I gotta fix this shit. Alright, there. Finally fixed my freaking shaky phone camera. But yeah, you know, let's walk past that guy. Gave me a little look there for a second. Still going though, still going. Still pushing, still going, you know. Still trying to make this work, you know. I think I'm still gonna post this, you know. If it does, great, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. Just trying here, you know. This is my attempt to make a lifestyle content, you know? Because all I would ever film was like skateboarding and like other stuff on my other channel, but since I can't skate right now because I'm fucking injured, hey, why not try it, you know? A little walk in the park, you know, taking a look at the view, trying stuff, you know? Observing stuff, hearing stuff, just living, you know? Well, living, not living, living. It's crazy. Like you say a word like over and over again, and sooner or later, it just sounds kind of funny. But I'm gonna stop talking because now I'm just saying a bunch of random shit. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this video, and hope this wasn't too boring for you. If it was, then nah, it's okay. I'm not perfect, and nobody is. Still trying to tell myself that, but yeah, I'm going now. So bye.